So in the kitchen, worktop's there. In the larder unit, we're going to put a worktop in like this with the socket. So the two sit level across each other. And that will give us space for the microwave. There'll be a door below it and a shelf above it and doors above it. That's the idea. So just to show you, no more nails does come off. You know, it takes a bit of elbow grease, but if you go behind it and slowly work away at it, it just comes up. Bit of sanding and you won't see that again. So there you go. It holds, but comes off again. So made the brew in the cup because I always get told it's too weak, but that's how I like my tea. That's not bad for the ceiling when you look at that. So I measured with the laser one from down there to up there to make the end panel. So I'm going to just deduct 2 mil off it. Yes, take about 2 mil off. So I'll take it down to 25, 7, 6. That's 2 mil off it, and that gives a little bit then. Or might make a 7, you know, 7 or something like, just like a mil off it. Just have enough to have underneath the floor a slight bit of clearance. And there's all them patches I took off. You know, these were stuck on there. If I show you, they made that up, that panel. So that was an old panel that I've got. Used to be a backing panel for something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that, join them two parts together, give it a sand through. It's got a primer coat already onto it. We'll get my sander set up for it. Get it all nice and smooth. The counter is in, so this is the same height. And then this is going to be a fixed bottom shelf. That fixed bottom shelf is the same height as the kitchen cupboard units on the side. So it becomes like an even with the larder unit. So when you walk in, you'll see that, and you'll see that. You see a door at the bottom, see a door at the top, and then you see two full height doors. So I think that's going to be a great way to sort this. Slight height for space. But so what I've done is I've used the biscuit jointer and didn't bother with that being on. It's far too noisy. Clamped 2 rails onto here. But I think I need to bring this one a bit closer. So I realised that, you know, when I put it on, it flexes too much, so do that. So I got these nicely tightly clamped up. Do plenty of glue on there, and then these biscuits, 20 mil biscuits, will go into there, and that will make the panel be a longer panel, which I can then trim down to be a tight fitting end panel. And what I'll do is, while I've got it sitting flat, what I'll do is I'll go with the sander across the top of it to get rid of those uneven points in it. Thought I forgot to do a slot. No, I wasn't. Fill this up nicely with glue. So what I tend to do is get some more glue onto it, because the glue will just ooze out. If it oozes out, it gets sanded off. But this will make a very strong finish. And to go out and buy a board wide enough would just cost a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is do it like that. I clamp another piece of timber. Bring my whole arsenal of clamps out. So what I do is I clamp the second piece of timber, just a wedge distance off it, so I can knock a wedge into it then. and really tighten it up. Because I obviously haven't got big, massive 6-foot clamps with me. Well, actually more. And my clamps actually wouldn't do that. I have it all because I don't own a clamp that's going to go as far as what the gap is. But see if I do that now. Just watch, because it's going to slide. But there you go, glue's oozing out. Nice and flat. And this is coming from the other side now. These ratchet clamps are so old. That was such a long time that one actually doesn't ratchet properly anymore. So I'm going to just do this side. Push the wedge in. And these spring clamps don't work too well. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put a screw into that timber. Because it's only a temporary hold on it. So I took the camera quickly off the rig because it's just I can't get a good angle on it since the try rigged up like that. So that's what I've done now. Let that go off. Give that some time, have something to eat, come back, hit it with the sander, it should be fine. Oh, a little kitchen update. And trim on. Windowsills temporary in place because they have to come off to be painted first and then they're going to be fitted. I think it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. There's the sink. And there's, I think, the neatest job I've ever done underneath the sink. Because look at that, even for the pipe work up there. All nicely out the way. And there you go. Drains all nicely. One wall unit missing there, that's that one. There we go. A lot of units made. That bottom shelf is removable so you can get to the water. Top shelf, removable. Still got to do up there an infill, up there an infill. Drill the holes to put the shelves on. There are the shelves. I've cut them to size. There'll be a shelf down in there. This is worktop height, so from left to right, that is the same height. So if I do that, place that on there, you can see straight to it, level. So we've done that as the microwave to sit in, or maybe even, which I think might look quite cool, a coffee bar or something like that. So there'll be a door underneath, and make doors to match this one, and doors going up that way, a big door at the top. Gonna leave that one as one big massive door probably, or I might split it down here, you know, in this height here, split the doors. So we have tall doors and lower doors, so it looks like a line of lower doors going through. End panel there, add a patch piece onto it, so it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Tell you one thing, she's starting to look very nice. What I do is I walk into the back room because he's been really busy here. My son getting all the walls primed. It's been around. Look at that ceiling. Oh God, that's ready. Tomorrow it's going to get painted. All the coving details. Really, oh, it's remarkable. Never tell that over there, that was really out of shape. And even the doorwork patched. It looks really good. He's doing a cracking paint job. So, that's the kitchen. Hope you enjoyed.